slow, got that screen fatigue, nowhere to go. Scrolling feeds the same old view, wishing for something fresh and new. Then a ping, a welcome sign, Rocket Wolf's going live tonight. Click the link, the channel loads, time to share the daily loads. Oh, Rocket Wolf on the stream so bright, chasing shadows, bringing the light, with pixels flashing and a voice so clear, banishing boredom, calm and fear. He delights and lifts us high, with wisdom shared beneath the digital sky, entertaining, full of cheer. So glad to have a Rocket Wolf here. Maybe gameplay sharp and fast, or just a chat that's built to last. He reads the comments, sees the names, ignites community flames. If someone's down or feeling lost, he counts the gain, ignores the cost, shares a story kind and true, words of wisdom shining through. Oh, Rocket Wolf on the stream so bright, chasing shadows, bringing the light, with pixels flashing and a voice so clear, banishing boredom, calming fear. He delights and lifts us high, with wisdom shared beneath the digital sky, entertaining, full of cheer. So glad to have a Rocket Wolf here. It's more than just watching a screen unfold, it's finding courage, brave and bold. He builds a space where folks connect, showing kindness and respect. Turns a dull night into fun, inspiring viewers one by one. With every stream he plays his part, putting encouragement in every heart. Oh, Rocket Wolf on the stream so bright, chasing shadows, bringing the light, with pixels flashing and a voice so clear, banishing boredom, calming fear. He delights and lifts us high, with wisdom shared beneath the digital sky, entertaining, full of cheer. So glad to have a Rocket Wolf here. So tune on in, don't delay, let Rocket Wolf brighten up your day. Yeah, Rocket Wolf, keep shining on, stream until the break of dawn, or whenever you sign off. Woo! Woo! The world outside feels gray and slow, got that screen fatigue, nowhere to go. Scrolling feeds the same old view, wishing for something fresh and new. Then a ping, a welcome sign, Rocket Wolf's going live tonight. Click the link, the channel loads, time to share the daily loads. Oh, Rocket Wolf on the stream so bright, chasing shadows, bringing the light, with pixels flashing and a voice so clear, banishing boredom, calm and fear. He delights and lifts us high, with wisdom shared beneath the digital sky, entertaining, full of cheer. So glad to have a Rocket Wolf here. Maybe gameplay sharp and fast, or just a chat that's built to last. He reads the comments, sees the names, ignites counts the gain, ignores the cost, shares a story kind and true, words of wisdom shining through. Oh, rocket wolf on the stream so bright, chasing shadows, bringing the light, with pixels flashing and a voice so clear, banishing boredom, calming fear. He delights and lifts us high, with wisdom shared beneath the digital sky, entertaining, full of cheer. So glad to have a rocket wolf here. It's more than just watching a screen unfold, it's finding courage, brave and bold. He builds a space where folks connect, showing kindness and respect. Turns a dull night into fun, inspiring viewers one by one. With every stream he plays his part, putting encouragement in every heart. Oh, rocket wolf on the stream so bright, chasing shadows, bringing the light, with pixels flashing and a voice so clear, banishing boredom, calming fear. He delights and lifts us high, with wisdom shared beneath the digital sky, entertaining, full of cheer. So glad to have a rocket wolf here. So tune on in, don't delay, let Rocket Wolf brighten up your day. Yeah, Rocket Wolf, keep shining on, stream until the break of dawn, or whenever you sign off. Woo! Woo!
And good morning, World Wide Web. We are live here in the Rocket Wolf Studios from behind the not-so-golden microphone in far north Queensland, Australia, the island continent, just off the coast of the Great Barrier Reef. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for the redeem, Miss Bandit. Good morning to you. And yeah, get a little bit of music going while we're waiting to fire things up. And let's see what kind of response we get from Bot of the Spectre. Yeah, indeed. There we go. Today, 85 degrees so far. We're heading toward 90 again as we move into winter. Funniest thing to say. Yeah, so it is Taco Tuesday here in Australia as well as in the UK, Europe, and Africa. Still a Monster Monday in the USA and Canada. In the evening, I was just looking at something pretty interesting here about Australia. And there's a city, or town rather, that has a number for a name. Here, let's get this up here. So this town is called 1770. The actual number 1770. Because it's actually the second place that Captain Cook landed in Australia in 1770. So this little town is named 1770. Very small town, right out on the tip of the peninsula, one of the peninsulas in Queensland. No worries, Bandit. No worries. And speaking of which, let's get the shout out taken care of. Oh, that is so good. You're certainly welcome. Um, let's see. As long as we're at it, let's give let's do a few shout outs to our supporters. Don't forget to check out Oathy if you get a chance. And get one to Toxic Pig. He always gives us a nice shout out. And a shout out to YOLO. And there he is. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. If you haven't checked out Toxic Pig, shame on you. Indeed. If you haven't checked out Toxic Pig's channel, yeah, you're not on the A list. Get on over there, give him a follow, check out his stream. Always has some very interesting stuff going on in stream. Well, you're certainly welcome, Mr. Pig. Mr. Toxic. Mr. TG. That's what it is. It's done. It's dusted. It's stuck now. Or no, TP, not TG. TP! Oh my god. And of course, if you like plane spotting, also check out Airliners Live. One heck of a great stream over there in Manchester. Anyway, so yeah, this this town, 1770, that's its actual name. 1770. Of course, in Australia, they now require towns to be named or to be spelled out, the numbers actually spelled out. But that was originally the name of this town, 1770. It is the closest point that you can get to, closest access point to the actual Great Barrier Reef. A lot of snorkeling going on out there, a lot of boating, a lot of awesome stuff, as you can see. The population's pretty small. I think the population of 1770 is around 300 people, something like that. Really small. I think it's population, oh, even less. About 125 people as of 2021. Which is up from 2011, which was a population of 76. Then in 2016, they had a population of 69. They went down almost 10. Yeah, very small population. Oy vey. Hold on just a second. Oh, and I'm muted. Howdy, Mr. Mowdy. And Jax. No, hold on. Hold on. Sorry. There's a message. Never mind. Yeah, so anyway, sorry about the interruption. Had to take that call. It's been like that all morning. Oh my God. Oh, yay! Thank you for the redeem, Mr. Mao. Good on you, mate. Yeah, so that's why we got started a little late, is because of the feverish activity this morning. But anyway, I was just I was skimming through last night. I was watching a few of the Just Chatting streams, and this poor girl wearing the skimpy outfit that barely qualified as a bra or a bikini top, and she was rearranging her stream or setting it up different, or I don't know what, but the way she had it set up was a computer and desk set up against one wall. The other wall, which was behind her, was not a wall, it was a window, broad daylight, so sun is shining in brightly, and of course the cam is pointed right at her with the window behind her, you know, and she's standing up and people are saying, we can't see you, and she was a literal, or virtually literal, silhouette against the bright light behind her. People are typing in all caps in chat, you can't point your cam at the bright light. We can't see you. She says, I'm standing right here. Instead of changing or reading what's being said or changing the setup, she's just arguing, I'm right here, I'm standing right here in front of the cam. You some people are saying all we can see is a black silhouette, all we can see is blackness with a bright light behind, and she was just arguing back. She's about as dumb as a box of rocks. Dumb as a box of rocks. It's unbelievable. I was rolling laughing. People they couldn't type loud enough. She just wasn't getting it. Because her only assets are her boobs. No brain cells. And apparently deaf. Oh my goodness. We need to get on over to... Oh, excellent song. This one Bandit will like. Okay, yeah. It'd be nice if we actually got... How's Mr. Mao doing today? Let me get this window lined up correctly here. That's good enough. All right, and we are on version 1.20.9. A bit down. Aw, oh, because you missed the kids? Yeah, mate, I can fully understand that. Yeah, that silence can be deafening, hey? It's funny. Oops, what am I doing out here? Oh yeah, we were checking. Oh, that lighting is still messed up. Why is that messed up? Lights are not giving off light. And apparently I don't have to be holding a light at all, and I'm giving off light. What's going on here? See, that light's not... And even if I hold my lights, doesn't change that much. Something's not working right. Is that a shaders thing? It's not a shaders thing. We've had this thing before. But I'm just going to quit it and relaunch it and see if maybe it's just I don't know if that's the game or if it's the GPU. But lanterns and torches and stuff like that should throw light, should propagate. Try that one more time. Oh, domestic issues. Yeah. That's a sad situation with vindictive exes. What is going on here? Oh my god, I do not want to reboot my own computer. What could that possibly be? What could be doing that? I don't even know if there's a server command that I could use. Oh, I wonder if that's the server itself. No, can't be. Could be. I got no clue. G-Man, are you here today this morning? Now see, this place is all lit up because of externals. They're not showing though. They're not showing as lit up. They are. They are throwing light. Okay, now it's pitch black out here. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, now it's actually dark out here. That's just a game glitch. I've had that before. There we go. Now the lights are working. Sheesh. That must have been a chunk load issue. Had to have been a chunk load issue. Alright, we got one pixie male waiting for a mate. Where are the females at? Alright, we filled these up yesterday. And they've all got something in them. Alright. How we doing on moisture? Moisture's good. It must have just rained. We got 10s of 12, 9s of 12s, 10s of 12, 8s of 12, 10s of 12. We're almost there. Probably about 2 or 3 more days on that. Okay. We have these guys turned off because, see, even though it's calm, we shouldn't have any mobs spawning. No rift activity.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Bandit. How are you?
I'm tired, but doing all right.
Oh, well, good to hear that you're all right. Not that you're tired.
It was just a long day. I mean, hour and 45 minutes to get where I had to go. Then there was problems at the UPS store, and it took
goodness.
probably an hour to get that straightened out. So it was just wearing. Because the UPS store is no longer the UPS store. It's just a UPS drop point, so they couldn't use the pre-printed label I had. They had to get a new one, and their email wasn't working, and
Oh my god.
it was awful.
That sounds like my morning. Just like one thing after another. I couldn't hardly get the day started. And then even after I got the stream started, got another phone call. It was just, it's like never ending. But eventually we got it rolling. I've had days like that where it's just chaos from start to finish, you know? It's like, well, you know what? If it can all stay on this one day and happen all on this one day, we can get it out of the way and get tomorrow started. Okay. Still got about 10 days left on the pies. Breads, we shouldn't have an issue. They're 2 weeks away, 3 weeks plus. And raw meats, we don't have any in there. All right, I was going to put some signs. Right, we got some spoiling. Yeah, okay. Nothing we can do about those. Oh, it was in the grains room. That's what it was. Yeah, we got no signs for grains. Alright, so our first one is rye. Let's get some rye on the sign. And then we're going to have some for flour as well. So the grains turned into... Actually, we got a lot of spelt, and we got a lot of flax. Yeah. We won't have a lot of rye because we just don't do rye. So we'll put a spelt, and a flax overflow, and sunflower, and rice, and amaranth, all right, and the rest are overflows. All right. Actually, the rest we can have for flour storage. What was it? Flour that, was it grain or flour that lasted longer? I think it was grain lasted longer and flour was less so.
I think grain lasts longer.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I think that's
my
right.
memory is pretty faulty when it comes to things like that.
No, I think that's right. That's flax.
We've got some flax flour that is fresh for 11.2 years, and some rice grain that's fresh for 22.3 years.
Yeah, it sounds like the grain's longer, but still, even the flour, I mean flour's still got decent, fresh time on it. Mr. Diesel, how are you doing, mate?
Guten Abend, Diesel.
What's the Diesel been up to? I'm 6 foot nothing. Oompa. Oh, great. There we go. I have used the MacDon. Yeah, I've got the pack installed and I've used it, I think I used it on a wheat field. It was a little clunky to me. I mean, clunky. I mean, it's a, you know, combine type harvester thing. Is yours not working? Do you know if, let's say if I harvested a wheat field, then get the harvester to thresh out the wheat, oh shoot, I thought it was an either or. Threshing it out for, I think threshing it out only lets you collect or the straw swab or collect it as straw. Isn't that the way it works? Yeah. So it was, I think what I didn't like about it was an either or choice and you couldn't do both with it. Yeah. Which was a bummer. I mean, which means basically if you wanted both, you had to have a field of both, of, you know, 2 fields, one dedicated to straw and one dedicated to harvesting wheat, which seemed kind of silly to me. It didn't seem like it was real world stuff. I mean, it didn't operate like real world. Where were those apple trees at? That's pomegranate, pink apple. These guys are never going to be anything because it doesn't get cold enough. Yeah, pomegranate. Boom, that's right. Oh, somebody's hungry. Oh. He's on some pretty demanding shifts, if I'm not mistaken. 20 days on, 1 day off, something like that. 12-hour days that are really stretching out to be more like 16. He'll make it in when he gets a chance. He'll be here. He gets here usually. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, you know, the thing about the 25% yield bonus, you know, unless I'm on a freaking massive farmland, I really don't, I don't really benefit from having it. Or vice versa, I think, is what I mean. So if you're going to get a 25% bonus, I'd probably want to use that if I had a really small farms. But if you have some already really big farms, is that 25% really going to make a difference if you're already hauling in, you know, massive tons of product? Yeah, that German map's pretty good. It's awesome. It's not good. It's awesome. It's awesome sauce. There's a little bit of meat there. And some eggs. That's good, Diesel. You know, I did that one Frankenmuth or Frankenmirth, whatever it was.
Frankenmuth.
Yeah. The gutters that they had on the side of the road, or whatever you call them, culverts, and the roadways, just horribly put together, horribly stupid. The drainage ditches, yeah. I mean, they weren't aligned properly. You know, you're always running into them. To get over them, the little bridge or roadway to get over them was always too narrow. always catching the corner of them, and they're everywhere, so you could never take shortcuts. You know, you could only get across those drainage ditches at certain points, which were like miles down the road. It was just dumbass. And that's just one of many things. It was the one with the sugar beets. That was probably the worst map. Is that the British one? The one with the two sugar beet things that were non-functional?
No, that was the Frankenmuth.
That was it? Oh, okay.
The British one is the one where the roads were so narrow you couldn't get down them with one
Oh,
of the
yeah,
implements.
the downtown. That's right. You couldn't even frickin' drive through. And I think they fixed that too, finally. But, yeah, wow. You know. Yeah, and that was without the head on it. That was just the harvester itself, not the head. Or was it with the non-removable head on it? Yeah, they fixed it. Oh, no worries, Mr. Mao. No worries. Let me get you updated real quick. There you go. Thanks for that. You're in Lake Flynn. Okay. Alright, so we've got, we need to make a few more chests and get the soils and stuff set up over on this side. Because I don't believe we got any more empties. Nope. There we go. Let's see what we got for nails. It's all lies. It's all lies. Oh, we got 5. Alright, that's a bit of a start. Uh, 8 boards. Yep, we got boards. 1, 2, that's a chest. 1, 2, that's a chest. And I think we've got an extra chest down there, so I'll go ahead and do that one as well. And that'll give us, whee, tight rope. That'll give us 3 trunks. Right there, perfect. All right. That'll definitely give us enough for low, medium, and high fertility soil. Low, medium, high. Oh yeah, Diesel. So you missed what was going on. So I mentioned that we're on version 1.20.9. In 0.8, we were previously playing on 1.20.7. But in 0.8 that we never played on, they rebalanced mob spawns. And as you can see, it's calm right now, and we got mobs spawning all over the place, which is not fixed. So whatever they did to the code to rebalance mob spawns, we got mobs spawning all over the place, even in calm conditions, which should be none. And then medium or low. Yeah, it broke stuff. In low, they were spawning even more. In medium, they were spawning like apocalyptic, and worse yet. So basically what I did is I just turned all of the mobs to passive. So if we need to collect green gears, rusty gears, and any of the loot that they generally give, they'll attack back if we attack them. But they're passive until attacked right now. We couldn't get anything done, you know. We couldn't stand here and mix rawhides to make leather. We couldn't stand in the kitchen to get meals cooked, you know, without being attacked and interrupted.
Is that a command I can enter in my solo game? Because I'm having a ton of trouble in my solo game.
Yes. Do you want me to... I'll put it in the command in the Vintage Story channel in Discord so that you can copy and paste it. That way it'll be there the whole time.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
on. Let me just get to the...
You can do it after stream.
No, it just takes a second here.
That long.
Just takes a second here. Let me find the Vintage Story channel. Right there. And that's the command right there. So what's in brackets afterwards, you can either set it to aggressive, which is they're always attacking and it's crazy. It's a challenge. Passive is only when attacked, they'll retaliate. And off means that even if you attack them, they won't attack back. They'll spawn, but
that's not realistic.
Yeah. I mean, because that's just like it's just like harvesting drifters. You go, you harvest the loot from them, and that's it. Passive, I think, is a better way to go. But that's the command for you there.
That makes some, sense. If somebody attacks me, I'm going to attack them back.
Right. You know, a fair battle.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep, no worries. That's hacking. Yeah. So it's a good idea to kind of take a brief read over the world config settings and stuff like that, just because people make mistakes, and Tyron is not perfect, so he may throw an update out there and accidentally break some code. You need a workaround. So, being slightly familiar with the configuration settings, you can usually find something to allow you to work around some broken code. Well, I'll tell you why, Diesel. It's kind of in reference to Minecraft. And you can do it here in Vintage Story too, but you can set up mob traps. So you can trap mobs in the traps and just harvest the loot from them, because they give you flax, they give you rusty gears, they give you green gears. So far as I know, unless you get really lucky finding a green gear in an ancient ruins loot, your only place to get the green gears, only other place, is to get them from attacking mobs, and usually the deep drifter mobs, right? And then the green gears are kind of random as to whether or not you even get one. Like 1 out of 50 attacks, right? You cannot craft green gears, but after you've made some Jonas parts, like for instance these night vision goggles, the fuel for these night vision goggles are green gears. So in order to keep these running, see, this one's only got almost 22 hours, 21 hours left on it before you need to feed it another green gear to power it. So if you don't have a way to manufacture green gears or go find green gears, you rely on the RNG of loot, which is very small ratio. So in order to overcome that, mob traps are the way to go. Just harvesting mobs until you get a green gear. Oh, soils, that's what I was gonna do. Oh, he moved them. Where'd he move them to? Wait, what?
They're by the
Compost? No?
compost.
No. He
Yeah,
had some crates of soils.
They're along the wall where the compost barrel is.
All I see is barrels.
There's a chest that has the soil in them. The chest that you were just pointing at the other end. That chest should have soil and compost, or soil and manure in it.
No. He had, there's none in it right now. There's only the high fertility soil and the terra preta. He had some crates full of medium fertility soil that were in here that got moved to somewhere else.
I don't know about that.
Unless he just flat out deleted them. I doubt that. Oh. There's a small trough in one of these chests out here. And a planter, if you want a planter for your room.
Oh, that would be useful. Get another pretty plant on my table.
Yeah. And there's an owl chest out there too. At the farm, did he move? Oh, you know what? He might have moved him to the farm. Good idea, Diesel. Well, there's 1024 medium. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, that might be what happened. Okay, no low for soil, just mostly medium.
What container was that planter in? I wasn't looking at your screen.
Oh my God, sorry, still muted. Had to answer a call. It's in one of the four aged chests on the outside of that room, near the end, near the corner.
Okay.
I think what we'll do, I'll take enough out of here to fill up Just enough to fill up one portion. Just so that we have something here on hand. That should be good. That'll open up a little bit of room. Probably not going to run across too much high fertility soil. I mean, look how much we have on hand, and that's just from the start of day one. Bone meal we do need, so anytime we're hunting or panning or something like that, make sure to just throw it in the grinder right away.
What are we supposed to throw in the grinder right away? I was not half
Bones,
here.
just bones.
Bones. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Nice. We got 10 liters a week, 40 liters, plus 10 is 50. Perfect. Just happen to have four there. We'll add to that and then do a brand new one. Adds. Ah!
Doesn't seem like it can be time for ads already. But then
I
I
know,
came
right?
in late. I had to clean the kitchen. I cooked and there were dishes everywhere. And I didn't want to have to do it later. Just
That's no worries. Alright, we'll take a quick break. Yeah, first hour went by in a flash. Be right back. Okay, perfect timing. We are back, and I got my homemade Perrier.
You liked your soda stream so much, I picked one up.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I got the pink
I've
one.
been drinking on my first homemade drink tonight.
Nice. You know, I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting, but I'm going to try some carbonated tea. I'm going to do some tea and add it to some soda stream water. Just because I like bubbles. Oh, 12 more prepared hides.
I'm just cutting up some meat. It's been a long time since I ate, and I can feel my sugar dropping.
Oh no, that's not good. All right, strong
A little
tannin.
snack will fix it.
Yeah.
I recognize it early enough that I can remedy it very easily just by eating something.
Yeah.
I'm very in tune and sensitive to it.
Oh. Yeah, once you get used to sensing how it's working in your body, then it's just a matter of time of preempting it.
Got a friend who's been a diabetic for almost as long as I have, and she still has no clue what's happening in her body.
Oh no.
I can tell the signs before she does. She'll tell me something, and I'll say, test your blood sugar. It's low. Test your blood sugar. It's high.
Why doesn't she
comes back
know?
and she goes, how do you know? And it's like, how did you know? It's like, because of your symptoms. Because
Right.
she's totally oblivious, I guess.
Huh.
I mean, I honestly don't understand it. It didn't really take me all that terribly long to figure out what was going on. I mean, I get one set of symptoms if it's going high, and I get another set of symptoms if it's going low.
Right. Okay. Oh, we got 25.
Kitty, you don't want anything that I'm eating. I know you think you do, but you don't.
There we go. Okay. All set on that. Now, I wanted to take a look at plaster. We got these nice decorative blocks to take quicklime and any sand. Baking temperature. 2 lime makes 1 quick lime. Well, which is it? Cooking, smelting, or roasting? Ugh. Okay. Not in a crucible. Don't tell me it has to be cooked in a pot, which I'm sure is going to be a dirty pot. Nope. Here comes Chris.
Yep, hopefully I can get on fairly quick this time. I made sure the game loaded up first.
Awesome. Did we make
Hi,
quicklime
Chris.
before?
Do we make what?
Did we make quicklime before?
I don't think so.
It's a new recipe now.
I've seen it, but I don't think we've actually made it.
Cooking, smelting, or roasting. What the freak does that mean? Well, not cooking in a cook pot. Definitely not in a crucible. Not in a forge. I don't get it. Cooking, smelting, roasting. Off to the wiki. Convert lime into quicklime by cooking the lime powder in a fire pit. Well, we just tried that. Now, is that lime or is that lime powder? Because there's lime blocks, there's lime stones, and this is crushed lime. Does it need to be lime powder? Didn't go through. Nope. Still called lime. Maybe it won't show up until I add fuel to it. That's just stupid. Two powder makes one quicklime. But even that's not enough. What the hell? It can't be the difference between a dirty pot and a clean pot. I don't want to create dirty pots for making quicklime. Sticks won't be enough anyway. It has to be 825. So that's firewood. Oh, firewood's 700 also. Charcoal? It's 1300.
People say that they use peat with, I'm looking at it right now. Grinding limestone into lime powder, and they use peat in a fire pit.
Right, to get to the 825 degrees. Where did I put the peat? I put it somewhere. Peat is a fuel that was put right there.
It's saying a stack of peat will barely do any lime because it's short burn time. So people are very frustrated how much peat they go through to make quick climb.
Yeah, because that gets to 900, takes 25 seconds. All right, you know what? Let's experiment. Brown coal is forever. It's 1100 degrees for 77 seconds. We could even use black coal for 84 seconds. Let's see if brown coal. It's still not saying that it will. Give me anything.
$825 degrees to make
Yeah.
two pieces of lime at 825 degrees to get one quick climb.
Yep. Minimum 825. In a cooking pot, right? Because I can't
It
put
just
it
said
in.
fire,
Yeah, because I
or
can't
it
put
just
a.
said fire pit, I think.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep. We're in business. Doesn't take any kind of pot, just throw it into the fire. Yeah, brown coal is the way to go. Yeah. That keeps the fire hot. Takes a long time, 77 seconds. You could even use black coal, which goes even longer.
What is quick climb used for?
Plaster, which is used for building blocks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to convert all of our stone, cobblestone, into, well, a vast majority of it. All of the conglomerate cobblestone I want to change into plaster blocks. In order to make plaster, I got to have quicklime. Hang on, let me double check my recipe here. Plaster, plain plaster. Yep, one quicklime and a sand. If I want wood decorations on them, I just add boards. Well, that just seems ridiculous. You know what I might do? I might go and harvest some more of that brown coal that we found. Boy, that is ridiculous. All right, where's my clock? 13 seconds after.
Looks like I need to start working on rod again. We got some open barrels.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I haven't even checked the rots yet.
I checked it.
Oh,
I
did you?
checked the barrels anyways. And I checked the cellar.
Yeah, but what about the chests out on the farm?
Haven't
All right.
been there yet.
No, they're
Holy
not.
shit.
There's no rod in there yet. But I
Okay.
need to keep filling them up, keep it going. I've been slacking on collecting them for a little bit. We got ahead, so I kind of stopped.
I've just been down to the pig and chickens and refilled their food.
Awesome.
And collected the eggs from the unfertilized.
$35 per quick line. Wow. $35 per quick line. That's crazy. That's now I know why people are complaining.
I'm gonna let the baby bunny grow up before I harvest it. But I'm getting the adult bunnies out of the trap around the farm.
Are you needing to cook something up?
I was going to cook something up.
Yep, harvest them when you're ready to cook. So they don't sit there and rot in the cellar. Alright, now brown. Do I have a waypoint for brown coal? Yes, indeed. Ooh. Yeah, I have a few of them. All right, 65. We are at negative 3228. Go to 65 and 4069. That does not appear to be it. That's weird. All right, there is nothing in any direction here. Let's try 108. All right, 222. 4, 108, and 4086. Oh yeah. That. Let's do this.
It's a lot of brown coal.
Yes, that's what we like. The more the merrier. I don't know why I had that other one marked. There was nothing there.
Maybe it would already mined out.
No, it was actually in the middle of blocks that didn't go anywhere.
Oh.
Teleported right into solid block. You know what you know what I might have done? Oh, that's the wrong direction. I thought maybe it was marking the entrance. No, I don't know why I marked that. That was just weird.
Well, I made another stew and got it put away. But I
Sweet.
think it's been a long day and I'm tired. I'm almost nodding off here.
Oh no.
That I'm going to get off and a little bit early. It's not that early though. It's only about 15 minutes before I normally would be getting off anyway.
Yeah, but it sounds like your body's telling you it's time right now.
Yeah, I'm forgetting what I'm doing in the middle of doing it and I'm nodding off. So
That's how I was yesterday. I had to go early yesterday, as done for.
Yeah, that happens.
So
Not to worry.
good
Thanks.
night.
Thanks for coming to play. Have a good rest.
Oh, I always enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a great game. Thanks for coming along, though.
Oh, you're welcome. Good night, Chris. Good night, chat.
See you next time.
Yeah, usually about 11 o'clock my time it hits me.
I have
think
this.
Today I did about 7.5 miles of walking today at work,
Wow.
which is about average.
When I worked for Wemco out in West Homestead, which is a suburb. Oh, ads? Wait, what? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you very much. Cold, refreshing, and bubbly. Oh, we got a spammer. We got a spammer. When I worked for Wemco, which is West Homestead steelmaking, suburb of Pittsburgh. That was the first time I went into a shop that was almost a mile long from one end to the other. Second, there we go. Reported. Yes. Submit. Done. Yeah, so it was a mile long. And then during, oh gosh, when was that? I can't even remember what year it was. They actually dismantled about 1/3 of the shop. And it was down to like 2/3 of a mile, or just over 2/3 of a mile. And if you had to walk back and forth in the shop, you got a workout.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just taking a... I wonder why that doesn't show up on a, oh, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Just gonna give you an idea. All right, so this is the place that I worked at, just off the Monongahela River, outside Pittsburgh. They changed the name of this. This was the Allegheny. Wow. Did they change it? Ohio River, yeah. Oh, there's the Allegheny. Okay. No, they didn't change it. I was discombobulated. But anyway, so this is our shop. As you can see, there are railroad tracks coming along underneath the highway, coming along both sides of the shop. And then, of course, we had a transition railroad that came down at the end where the vertical forge was. There you go. You can see the train tracks. They came into the shop. So this is one end, and this is a vertical, so it's about 40 feet high and about 40 feet deep into the ground. And back in the day, this is where they would hang molten or red hot, anyway, not molten, but red hot tank or cannon barrels. So barrels that go on tanks were fairly small, but these were the barrels for battleships, which are pretty long. And the reason they didn't lay them on the ground to cool was because laying them on the ground, even on wooden dunnage underneath them, the barrels would still warp, which would, make them useless. So they literally hung them from racks in this building right here. And of course, the barrels being so long, you had to have a deep pit and you had to hang them from pretty high above until they cooled to the point where they could be turned on a lathe. And then, so that's the one end of the pit. So if you had, the shop. So if you had to work on this end and then walk all the way down here to the end of that other end of the shop. This is now after it's been dismantled or shortened. It used to come all the way out to here. And now we have this nice little park out here, but it used to come all the way out to there. But that's our Wemco shop. And if you walk back and forth a few times, you got some mileage under you.
Yeah.
So, and inside each of these bays, so this is a bay along here, this is a bay along here, this is a bay along here, and then there was 3 bays on this side. These are where all the CNC lathes were at, the grinders, the ovens for making steel rolls and whatnot. That's where I worked for a long time as a machinist. And that's a little bitty suburb of Pittsburgh. This is Steel City right here, not Detroit Steel City, Pittsburgh Steel City. Actually, can we measure that? I wonder if we can measure that. I wonder what its actual lengths are now. Measure distance from there to there. That is 898 meters. Or 2,945 feet. Which is just over half a mile, about 0.6 miles.
Yeah, the area I'm working in, it's only about 300 by 300, but there's a lot of back and forth and up and down.
Yep, and when it's squared out like that, you can be zigzagging across diagonally and whatnot, back and forth, up and down one side. Yeah, you can put some mileage under you. Definitely a workout.
Yeah, it's about 300 foot cubed because it's about 300 feet up too.
Oh wow, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, a couple hundred feet up.
Get your stair work, right? Are you taking elevators or stairs?
Mostly stairs.
Yeah, that's a workout. So, if people say, oh, well, you work in a job that's sedentary. Nope. Not in the least. Yeah, fun. That was fun stuff. So not only, you were stationary, for some of it, operating CNC machines, is not a high activity or a high stress activity, but if you have to go get tools or parts, replacement inserts, recalibrate the tool post, and you need tools for that, that kind of stuff is generally not at your machine. You have to go to the tool crib, and the tool crib has to be placed, you know, strategically so that everybody in the shop can reach this tool crib. So the tool crib was the middle of the shop, and yeah, there was a lot of run, you know, walking back and forth. A lot of workout, which is why I was skinny back then. Not so much these days. I really liked living in Pittsburgh because Four Seasons. You know, I was born in Michigan, so I was close by to my state of origin. But God, I love Four Seasons. There's something about keeping your body is far more in tune with the environment than people realize. And when you have Four Seasons, you're pretty healthy. But when I live in Florida and you've only got 2 seasons, hot and hotter, I didn't feel like I was in shape very much. And of course, living in Florida was like living in any tropical environment. Christmas does not feel like Christmas. And just like living where I'm at in tropical North Queensland, you know, we're coming into winter right now. We'll never see snow. It won't get cold. And there's no Christmas songs. So our Christmas is the middle of summer here, which truly sucks because you're really sweating your ass off in the middle of summer and singing sleigh bell rides. And as far as I know, there's actually no holly anywhere in the state of Queensland. And I don't even know if holly grows anywhere in Australia. And they certainly would have no use for it, because they won't be decking the halls with boughs of holly. Geez, this stuff just goes on forever and ever.
As long as you keep it marked, doesn't matter if you collect it all right now, I guess.
True enough. And it is marked. I'm just going to mine it till my backpack's filled up, and then I'll toss it into our storage.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Froze for a little bit there. I thought we crashed. Oh, I wonder where that limestone came from. Oh, I'm in limestone. Oh. I thought I was in granite. So I got 30 granite stones from somewhere.
Might have been partial granite and partial limestone.
Must have been, yeah, something. Something weird. We keep the limestone though, because that can be crushed down into lime for our plaster. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm down here mining brown coal underground, and I just heard roosters crowing. I don't know why that's a thing.
Probably close enough to the surface you can hear them, I'm guessing.
I think you're right. Yep, because I'm at 109.
I just turned off the grinder because there's not enough wind to run the grinder and the pulverizer, and we don't have anything in the grinder.
Okay, good. Yep. So pulverizer's got stuff loaded up in it.
Yes, it does.
Yep. We do need to make some bone meal, so I have a feeling I'm going to have to sit down and do some canning for gold shortly.
But the limestone is grinder, not pulverizer.
I put it in the grinder, it didn't grind. Does it not pulverize?
No. When ground turns into one lime. So yeah, it's saying it's grinder, not pulverizer.
Alright, well I put it in there, it didn't do anything. Maybe toss another stack in there, see if something happens.
Okay. It may have been there's no wind because it wasn't moving when I got here.
Oh, it died down. It was going when I put it in.
Okay.
There's which means probably all of those either got stuck in the pulverizer or went down into the chest below the pulverizer.
Yep, I got it.
And nothing pulverized, right?
No, it's coming through as full blocks.
Okay. I guess it is the grinder. Huh. Wonder why it didn't grind. Maybe it was queued up to grind. Was there anything else in the chests? And the output?
There's a couple bone meal and a little bit of lime in there, but not much.
Okay, that's what it was. There was bones in there. That's what it was. I put the lime in and it was queued up behind the bone. I didn't see anything come out, so figured it was pulverizer. Silly me. I think Rune destroyed Andy's morale. I haven't seen Andy outside back here since Rune obliterated his lead. Uh-oh. Alrighty then. There's one. All right, so Chris, just want to kind of pick your brain a little bit. Now that we're into the steel age, we got plenty of resources to support steel production. What are your thoughts on what we could be doing next?
I have no idea.
Well, there is an archive. Did you read up on the archive?
Yep. You were talking about it. I really haven't read up on it much.
I'm wondering if maybe we just should start putting together supplies and equipment to get ready to trek into the archives, because the archives they're a challenge.
Yeah.
So, hunger rate, supplies like food quantities, waypoints, and the way that I thought would be an advantage would be to bring vessels and a certain number of blocks to make the minimum size cellar out of dirt, because the archives are underground to begin with, but you still have to have that minimum size cellar to get a freshness rating out of it, which I think is 7 by 7. So you can easily build that, throw a couple of vessels in there, and store food in there on a waypoint, because the archives are not small. I don't remember how big they are. I don't think they're as big as the entire map, but it's huge.
Okay.
So having waypoints with storage buildings to get food supplies and stuff will be important. But the very first thing we have to do is find the archives map that discloses the entrance to the archives. And that's going to take a little bit of wiki. So there's actually a pretty significant amount of preparation to do. Oh, you know what? Mining, we won't need the mining bag, but we still have our regular leather backpacks. Actually, will we need our mining bag? Yeah, I think we will need our mining bag. Scratch that idea.
So it says that you get the archive map from the treasure hunter trader. If you lose that map, you can get a new one from him also.
Right. So that means revisiting all the treasure traders that you can, because they're not going to be automatically there. It's going to be random. So we don't know which treasure trader or what time of year, what day, or anything like that he's going to have the map on hand. I think that's it. All right, let's see what the pro pick says. Oh, or nearby. Yep, that means we got all the coal. Woohoo! And it also means we can remove that one, because we're all done with that. Ooh, limestone and slate. I'm gonna mark this as limestone and slate right here.
Will it just say treasure map, or is it going to be something different?
It should say archival or archives or something.
Because he's got a treasure map for 11.
I think those are just treasure maps. Remember the one that we found before?
Yep.
I think the treasure maps are just for finding treasures, but damn, you know what? We might as well buy them all, because the one of the treasure maps might have an owl chest or a crate or something that gives us the archive map.
Okay.
But wait a minute, what was the specific wording?
It is treasure map. Price 11 gears. Supply.
No.
Zero, because
What you were reading in the wiki? What was the specific wording about the archive?
To find the Renaissance archive in Vintage Story, you'll need a treasure map obtained from the treasure hunter trader. The trader will give you a map that, when activated, marks the archive's approximate location on your world map. If you lose the map, you can return to the trader for a new one.
So it does specifically say a treasure map. So that could be any kind of treasure map, which means we'll have to be buying a lot of them. And we'll have to do them one at a time.
Oh, hold on. Treasure hunter trader, or find a treasure hunter traders. Traders spawn randomly in survivor worlds and can be identified by the carts, according to Vintage Story Wiki.
Right.
To obtain a map, speak to the treasure hunter trader and ask for a map to the Renaissance archive. Activate the map. The map, like a book or scroll, activates when right-clicked adding a red cross to your map and indicating the archive's approximate location. Follow the map. Use your map to navigate to the approximate location of the Renaissance archive. Explore and discover. The archive is a large, tall structure often found in the mountains, or in a mountain.
So it actually said to ask the trader for the Renaissance map. I forgot that. Okay. I'm gonna come to you. Hang on a second. Because I'm gonna let you lead, I'm gonna follow.
He does say, know of any interesting places around here? And he says, I've got something for you. Too dangerous for me, but you might be able to handle it.
That would be...
I can't give away a haul like this for free, though. Bring me a tin bronze pickaxe, and I'll tell you where to find it. Trust me, it's worth your while.
That sounds right. Okay, let me just pop back to the home, because I think we might have one in a tool chest or something.
Okay.
Tin bronze, we got a copper, we got tin bronze falx, tin bronze cleaver. He didn't say prospector's pick, just a regular pickaxe, right? A tin bronze pickaxe.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Tool heads. Hoe. Meteoric iron falx. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make one.
Okay. I'll stay somewhat close in this area so you can get back.
Yeah, no worries. All right. Tin bronze.
Do we have what you need there?
I'm gonna make a tin bronze ingot unless... Oh, hang on. Hold that thought. We've got tin bronze ingot right there. Dun, dun, dun. Amazing. One tin's bronze. A little bit of coal. I took coal out of the coal crate to put in the forge.
Yep.
Silly me. When I have a crap ton in my inventory. Wow, we're goodly set on brown coal. That's sweet as. Alright, light her up. Well, that's cooking. I'm gonna go unload our lime. Oh, we got wind. And I have to find a place to put... I just found one. Found a place to put
The wind
quick
tower
one.
was really acting weird on me, so I left the game and came back, and it seemed to be better.
Yep, it's a sync issue. So there'll be animation and whatnot. All right, hammer and a tongs. And we'll just put the coal aside. Nope, no we won't. Dum dum. There we go. Okay. Pickaxe, pickaxe, pickaxe. Boy, where's a stick when you need one? Okie doke, hello. Alright, where is our trader dude at? Here, I'll give it to you. You can give it to him. You got
You
all
can do it,
the.
I don't care.
Well, you've got all the instructions and stuff. And you were just talking to him, so.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if that'll mess up the dialogue if I start talking to him, you know.
Shouldn't, I wouldn't think.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, it kind of sucked to find out that's not what you need anymore and you got to do something different.
Right. Because I'm a new person to the trader, he may say, oh, well, you know, you need to bring me a steel axe or whatever.
I've got the tin bronze pickaxe you asked for. Now tell me what you know. I appreciate that. Now listen up. I found it a couple weeks back, a massive cavern with a huge figure looming within it.
Ooh.
Scared me senseless.
Yeah.
I got out of there real quick, but I can tell you it's got a full of treasure, full of trouble too, no doubt. I'll mark it on your map. If you're going, make sure you're prepared. It's not an easy trek through the tunnels.
Right. All right, so let's get it marked on both our maps real quick. Did it put a red
okay.
X?
Nope, he gave me a map. I got to use the map.
Yep, use the map that'll give you the red X. And then just tell me what the coordinates are. You got to zoom in pretty close, though, in order to get accurate on the X.
ways out there.
Yep. All right, I'm ready.
I'm working on it.
Oh, it doesn't show you the coordinates? If you zoom in on it?
Actually, I might be able to give it to you, but it is
Oh, yeah.
386.
Oh, no. As soon as you get it marked on your map, toss me the map. Awesome. Map to the Residence Archive. Oop.
Do you want this one too?
What is that one for?
Just treasure, and it's real close.
Oh, okay. No, I'm gonna mark I'm gonna do the Residence Archive first.
The archive is a red X, the treasure is a blue X.
Right. Can you see yours on your map? I've got so many icons on my map.
It's pinned. It's way up north, and it's pinned.
Okay,
so when
I
you
see
open
it.
up your map, it'll show it all the way at the top.
I see it. Residence Archives. Yep.
Oh, I passed the treasure.
All right, so should be able to do a TP WP PHE space R. There we go. Oh, of course, way down at the bedrock. Never to the surface. That's funny. All right, that looks like it's elevated quite a bit. 190. All right, 386, 190, negative 5427. Wow. Well, I'm standing on I'm standing on ice. Oh my goodness. Could be anywhere. And of course it's winter, so...
Okay, the treasure map gave me tuning cylinder, the sarcophagus, resonator, and a feather.
Well, nice. I think. Feather doesn't seem like much of a treasure.
No.
Glacier ice.
Okay, I'm going to transport to you.
Okay.
Maybe. Supposed to be a large door.
Yeah, I don't see anything obvious around here. I went down that side where you're going right now. Keeping in mind of where the X is. Oops. There's nothing down here. Yeah, I'm quite a bit south and there's nothing down here. Nothing on that face. Oopa.
It did say it would be in the general area, so
Right,
it's
that's
not going to be exact where you're at.
right.
Would sure be nice if it was daytime.
Well, it will be in about 6 hours. Man, my body temperature's already down at 33. 33.6. Wouldn't you know it would be somewhere we're gonna freeze our asses off. And it could literally be in the ice and snow.
Yep.
It's funny that there's a translocator so close nearby. Found it. I'm gonna mark it on the map, but I found it.
Okay. Just stay for a second. I'm coming towards you. down there a ways.
Yep.